Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry if I sound nasally. I am a mouth breather right now because I can't really breathe much through my nose because this is covering it. So the look I went for this week was inspired by my best friend. She told me to do this a long time ago, but because of certain things and I was still fresh, I couldn't do it. And then I finally was able to make this prosthetic that you see now. I am a scary version of Sully. She wanted Sully and she was just like, make it scary. So I did. So don't ask if I can see. I can't really see. My mom actually had to hit record for me. So yes, this is the final look. Very bloody, gory. I haven't done a bloody, gory look in such a long time, let alone make a prosthetic of this caliber. I didn't get a chance to record it only because I was very busy this week and I'm also studying for a test, which I really haven't started studying for, but that's between me and you. So next time I will show the process of how I make a prosthetic like this. Pretty much I use liquid latex and cotton balls, and the teeth are made out of Model Magic, which is a lightweight type of clay. It dries very like spongy. Yeah, spongy. And yeah, I think that is everything. We got some blood. I look crazy. I can't really see myself, but from what my mom saw, she was just like, oh Lord, rolled her eyes at me. So yeah, if you would like to see how I created this look, keep on watching. Also, if you want to, not asking to you, but it would be nice. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that notification bell to know when I upload my usual shenanigans. Yeah.
This is Talia's disembodied voice again. Look at me do a dance. So first what I'm going to do, this is the prosthetic. This is how it's going to sit on my face. That is the part that goes on my chest. I am such a weirdo. So right now I'm just placing it on my face, seeing if it fits comfortably on my face. I know next time in the future I'm going to make it a little lower because it was a little too close to my eye. My bad. So now I'm taking just this navy eyeliner pencil and I'm just generally outlining where the top portion of the prosthetic ends on my face. Once I'm done with that, I just drag the lines down so I know where it's going to meet with the bottom prosthetic, and also adjust any of the lines if needed. Also, this prosthetic I made was out of liquid latex and cotton balls, and the teeth are made out of Model Magic, which is a lightweight clay. It's for kids, but it's amazing. Now I'm taking Prosthetic, which is a medical grade adhesive, if I can get it open, and some Q-tips. And what I'm going to do is put Prosthetic on the prosthetic itself, and you also want to put it on the area where the prosthetic is going to lay so it really adheres to the skin. You will know when Prosthetic is ready is because when you first apply it, it is white. When it is ready and nice and tacky, it will go from white to clear, and that is when you are ready to place it on. So yeah, I'm just putting on the prosthetic using a bunch of Q-tips because, man, that was messy. This video is going to be very messy, sticky, and a whole lot of just fun. Whew, excuse me. So now I'm just applying it on my chest. No wear anywhere specific. I know the prosthetic was big, so I just slapped it all over my chest. And I didn't put like a super crazy layer because honestly, this stuff is really, really sticky. I prefer this over Prosthetic because Prosthetic, in order to know where it's tacky, you can do one of two things. You can wait like a minute and then tap it to see if it's tacky, or you can just tap it with your finger. But the only problem with spirit gum is that you need the remover from spirit gum in order to like get it off, because if you don't have it, you're gonna feel a little crusty. So yeah, I'm just blowing on it to make this process go a little bit faster. I added a lot more on the prosthetic piece just to make sure it adheres really nicely. See, sticky mess. My hands are all sticky. Now here is where I realized that the jaw, I guess the I don't know what you call them, the side thingies of your mouth were a little too stiff, and then I also had a big giant space in the cleavage area. So what I did off camera, because I just did not feel like recording it, I placed the one on my face, as you see, so sexy. Now I'm trying to clean up the edges so they don't look as harsh and they blend seamlessly into my skin. So with this, I took liquid latex and I took cotton balls and just basically added on to like the lip and the jaw. So right now I'm working on my bottom lip, and I could do this with a palette knife, but honestly, I think just going in with your fingers is better. That's why I said this video is going to be very messy. But that's just my personal preference. I did like a makeup sponge, and I realized with the makeup sponge, sometimes the cotton would stick, the latex would stick to the cotton, and it was just making a bigger mess. So I was just like, screw it, I'm going in with my finger. Who cares? I did it when I was making the prosthetic as well. I just thought it was easier, and it really made the prosthetic smooth. It's probably the smoothest prosthetic I have ever made in my life. So I'm gonna go with the finger method. You just add a liquid latex on your finger just to smooth everything out. See, there's the makeup sponge. I almost said cotton wedge. Ooh, my intelligence is very questionable now. So once I got the bottom part of the mouth done, now I'm going up the sides and I'm going to go up my neck to fill in that gap, because as you see at the edge of the mouth for the giant, at the top part of the prosthetic, I cannot English, my God. Somebody save me. You see the edge is a little harsh. I noticed when I was peeling the prosthetic off of my face cast, I didn't put enough powder, so it got a little scrunchy and sticky. If you don't powder it enough, liquid latex, even though it's fully dry, it will stick to itself. So yeah, that's just a note. I'm looking at my cat to see if she's trying to come over here, because she knocks over this camera. Like I've said many times, I'm fighting her. But as my mom said, I will lose, because my mom will come in the way and beat the living daylights out of me because I fought her cat. But I didn't have to spritz her. Sorry, Venus, I don't like spritzing her, but she's too damn curious for her own damn good. Okay, so now I'm just touching. No, I guess I'm working on the other side now. Okay. Yeah, there's my little thing of liquid latex. I will tell you, it's not the best liquid latex. It's from Ben Nye. No shade towards Ben Nye. I love Ben Nye. I love their fake blood. Oh my God, their fake blood is amazing. But their liquid latex, it doesn't have a strong ammonia smell, but if it's like anywhere on my face, I am a teary mess. I have very sensitive eyes, and they do not like liquid latex, especially not like the Halloween store brand that you get from like Party City or Spirit Halloween. Whew, it's even worse. But I think I'm gonna try a different liquid latex brand in the future. Hopefully it doesn't have a super strong ammonia smell. So now everything is dry and I am sweaterless. Now I'm going to shade color in the teeth, because we are a monster, and no goddamn monster has nice teeth. Unless you're like a cute cartoony monster, but we're scary here, so we got some very sexy yellow teeth. So I'm taking this alcohol activated palette that I got from IMATS. It's from a brand called Jordan Cosmetics. And I got it dirt cheap because alcohol activated paint, whew, she's expensive. I got it for half off. So I'm taking a little bit of like the flesh tone color. I don't have the palette in front of me to look at it, and I don't feel like getting it. And yellow, and mixing them together to get this like off-white yellowish color for the teeth. And now I'm just coloring each of them, starting with the top. Oh, that face, so gorgeous. Now I'm working on the bottom teeth, and just if anybody's curious what that white stuff is by my nose, it is Prosade cream. It's like Prosade, but it's a lot thicker and it helps blend in edges, but it takes a lot longer to dry. So that's why I should have put it on first, but I wasn't thinking, because a lot of things went wrong while filming. Struggles. So yeah, I'm just coloring all those teeth, and then I'm going to go into the tiny teeth. Some of them hid under the hot glue that I used because some of the teeth were falling out while I was making the prosthetic. So I was like, hot glue. Boom. They stick. Also I forgot to mention, with alcohol activated paints, you must use 99% alcohol. It will not work with any other percent alcohol, which sucks. So now I'm taking a little bit of, I believe that color was called chocolate, and I mixed it in with a little bit of the flesh color to get this fleshy brown color. I don't know what sorry, my descriptions are garbage. So I'm just only going in at the ends of the teeth because I didn't want them just being one solid color. I wanted them to have dimension in them. Pretty much I was treating it the same way as when I do a giant mouth makeup, but out of body paint, which, 7 hours. My back is not my friend, just saying. And awkwardly bending over because I can't move my neck much because of the latex. Oh my god. Look at me coloring. And at this point, I am taking a mixture of Old Blood, Bruise, and I forgot the other color, red. And I am filling in pretty much covering all the hot glue, where all the hot glue was, because there was just a bunch of empty gaps and it just didn't look right. Oh my god, see, this is why I didn't want the prosthetic so close to my face, because Prosade is sticking to my bottom lashes. I already don't have enough of those. So now I'm just taking a little bit of pink to make the black in my mouth not look so flat, because, you know, I'm a monster. We just don't have like black holes in our mouth. So now I'm going to work on the eyebrows, but I know I definitely did not work on the eyebrows at first. I'm going to prime my face first. I'm supposed to do this on my chin too because I have oily skin, but like I said, she all over the place today. Me changing the song, jamming the music. So I take my Pacifica Cherry Matte Primer, put it all over the nose and the forehead where I get super oily. Then take my No Poreblem Primer from Touch of Soul, plop that all over the nose and the forehead. Now I am taking my NYX Precise Brow Pencil in the color Charcoal and just filling in my brows, but also elongating my brows because I wanted Sully. I said my monster. My bad, it's Sully. I wanted Sully, the creation of Sully in my head to have like very elongated eyebrows. And now I'm taking the Joah Beauty, no, that's still the charcoal pencil. Talia, get your life together. My God. So yeah, I'm thickening them up because we're a monster. We don't have on fleek pretty brows. Oh, I did use the Joah eyeliner. Use the Joah eyeliner in navy. Oh my God, phone. Stop it. And fill them in a little bit more. Now I'm taking the NYX Glide On Super Long Name eyeliner pencil in the color Sunset Blue. Put in my waterline and I put in some black. I think it was an Ulta Beauty eyeliner. Sorry for my background noise. I don't know why. Everybody just wants to be loud and obnoxious driving. By God. Really, I'm just checking myself out, feeling myself. Now it is time, finally, for the base. So I'm taking Mehron's teal water activated body paint, and I'm also going to be using the color mauve for the purple spots. Right now I'm still not going to touch my nose because the Prosthetic cream hasn't fully dried yet. As you see, it's still white. So right now I am going around the mouth, not really going up by the gums because the gums are going to be colored later. And yeah, I'm just painting in my body. I have no specific way of painting it, and plus I wasn't going for a super opaque look either. I kind of wanted it to look messy and haphazardly. And I'm taking this big flat brush to make my life simpler. Wish I had like a ginormous brush to make this easier, but you can do what you can. My mom's funny. Do. So yeah. Excuse me. My mom was bothering me. So yeah, I'm gonna just paint my shoulder, chest, most of my, actually half of my arm, because the other half of it will be a different color later. And yeah, just generally going around. I don't know how many layers I had to do because I know there were some areas that were a little streaky, so I wanted to just clean them up a little bit, just a little bit. I still wanted that messy look, but you know, want to make sure the paint job looks adequate or clean, whatever. I don't do super big words. I am not going to be painting my ears only because I'm going to be wearing a wig. Again, I'm checking my phone. Who on earth is texting me at this point? Oh, I think I know who I was texting. I was texting my friend Shahid. Damn you, Shahid. How dare you text me while I'm body painting. Going to paint the back of my neck because if at any point I'm taking a picture and I turn my head, it's not going to look right if part of my neck is my skin color and the rest of me is blue. Teal. Gotta get the side. And sucky part about body paint, It stains. It always stains the underside of my arms. It does stain my armpits too. I don't even know how it gets there. So what I did off camera was just glob on all the purple spots that he has, just randomly at any different shapes, sizes. And then I filled in the gums pink. But then I realized I kind of didn't like how pink my gum line was. So then I went and got my red body paint and mixed that with some black to give like a darker, bloody, old blood type of color. My color description is so good. So good. And colored that in. Now I'm just taking the tiniest, and I mean the very tiniest bit of black and a smidgen of red, and just spotting them all over the mouth, just, I don't know, just to give it some texture and dimension. And now, instead of covering it in pink, I went in with that same old blood tone color that mixture I made. And then I covered the pink with that because honestly, the pink didn't look right. If I was doing more of a pop art type of look or cartoony type of monster, yes, but we scary. So, no. You notice I still haven't filled in my nose yet. I will fill it in soon. The Prosthetic cream is almost dried. And I usually leave my eyes for last, only because they're going to be super simple and I don't want my concealer mixing in with teal, because that's just going to make a very weird color, and what I'm going to do with my eyes is not going to look as nice as I want. So now I'm just going in and just adding the finishing touches for the base for the giant mouth. Itchy head, itchy head. And just adding any like small touches that needed to be fixed for the mouth before I take a break. Now I'm going to fill in finally the schnoz. Of course, I am on my phone again. Lord, I need a... And then my smart behind realized I went too low on my nose because I still needed room to make my nose black. So I wiped off, and then I cleaned only the underside of the brow because we're going to make the brows look a little furriest later on. And just dabbing the color around the ends of the prosthetic, so one, it doesn't look so stinking obvious that I just glued crap to my face. There are parts where you can't see, it's very obvious I just glued crap to my face, but it's okay. Now I'm taking my black Mehron paint, slapping that on the nose, and right now I know I just look like, I honestly thought when I was doing this yesterday that I looked like a scary dog, because I was like, oh, this is a great look. I'm a puppers. Great. Cleaned up the line. So now I'm going to take this paintbrush that I cut in half, take that same mixture of black and red body paint to give that old blood look, and then doing one of my favorite things, which is the splatter effect. Talia, get the hell off of your goddamn phone, or at least make goddamn less obvious. Jesus. So yeah, I'm just taking that, dipping it in water, and then just literally taking my thumb against the brush and just making a bunch of splatters, going different directions. Some I wanted more up close splatters, some I wanted far away. So if you want it to look more up close, you put the brush closer to you. If you want it more far away, you move the brush away. Now here's where I made the stupid ass mistake. It was like, oh yeah, I forgot to add the moon. I used the wrong damn size brush. I meant to use a small brush to make a nice, crisp, clean crescent moon, but I used the big ass doofy one instead. And at that point, I could not fix it. I was pretty much assed out. And that sucks. So off camera, I put in my contacts and I put on my wig, my horns, and this is the completed look.
So I'm just going to tell you some of the shenanigans that happened. These contacts probably took me about 30 to 40 minutes to put on. I usually have never had a problem putting contact lenses on, but Lord have mercy, these did not want to go onto my eyeball. I would literally stick it in, it'd stick to my eyeball, I blink twice and it rolls right out. You can ask my mom. I was very frustrated, which equals me being very sassy. I can be very sassy at times. Sorry, Mom. Hello, you. It's actually kind of hard to move my neck with this because the liquid latex I had to put on my neck. That was such fun. By such fun, it was a pain in the neck and added on like an extra 40 minutes to the makeup. No, in the future. Maybe next time I'll do it with tissue paper. God, it feels so stuffy in this. Can't even bend forward. I'm over it.